Welcome back, Barca faithful. The summer transfer drama continues, and there's no shortage of headlines at Camp Nou. First up, after Barcelona officially missed out on Nico Williams, club legend Pedro has stepped in to offer advice to the next generation of wingers. What did he say, and who should take his words to heart? Meanwhile, fans were left buzzing after Ronald Araujo dropped a three-word response when asked if he's staying with the club. Is this a clear sign of commitment, or is something else brewing behind the scenes? And over in the Premier League, Liverpool are reportedly preparing a €100 million bid for two key Barcelona players this summer. Will Barca cash in, or reject the offer to keep their core intact? Let's break it all down with expert insight, transfer analysis, and what these developments mean for the season ahead. Former Barcelona star Pedro Rodriguez has told Hansi Flick to look to the academy rather than trying to sign a left winger this summer. Barcelona had been trying to bring in Nico Williams but have missed out on the Spain star after he signed an extension with Athletic Club. Marcus Rashford and Luis Diaz are now being mentioned as possible targets, but Pedro says Barcelona should trust in youth once again instead. I would opt for a youth academy player that you can work with and polish, obviously one with quality, he told Gigantes. Bringing in a star always generates more excitement, but for Barca, it's about fine-tuning one or two pieces and continuing to build with the academy. Dani Rodriguez and Jan Virgili are two players who are being tipped to get a chance next season, with Flick and his players set to return shortly for the start of pre-season. Ronald Araujo gives three-word response when asked if he's staying at Barcelona. Ronald Araujo was back at Barcelona on Wednesday as he starts preparations for the new 2025-26 season. The defender has made an early return to the club and will be hoping to regain his place in the starting 11 in the coming campaign. During the summer, there have been a few whispers that Araujo could leave, and he was asked about his future by reporters during his visit to the club. The Uruguay international made it pretty clear about his intentions with a brief but strong message when asked if he would be staying at Barca. For me, yes. There's been speculation that Barca need a big sale this summer, with Araujo, Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Fermin Lopez potential candidates. Yet it seems that none of those players are interested in a move away and all three are hoping to stay and fight for their places under Hansi Flick. Liverpool willing to spend €100 million for Barcelona duo this summer, report. According to a report from Fishages, it has been learned that Liverpool are prepared to move to sign two Barcelona players, namely Fermin Lopez and Andreas Christensen, with a combined offer worth €100 million. The outlet mentions that Liverpool manager Arne Slot sees both players as key pieces for his project and believes they can make an immediate impact in the Premier League. Liverpool are reportedly ready to pay €80 million for Fermin and €20 million for Christensen. Discussions have already begun, and the Premier League club is hopeful that the offer will tempt Barcelona into doing business. Fermin is in demand. It is to be noted that Fermin has impressed many with his maturity and versatility despite being only 22. The midfielder has earned a reputation for delivering in high-pressure situations and adapting well to Barca's fast-paced style of play. However, it must be remembered that although Hansi Flick wants him to stay, the overbooking in midfield means the La Masia talent is likely to miss out on first-team opportunities next season. Meanwhile, Liverpool are keeping a close eye on the situation. They view Fermin as a perfect fit for English football, where his energy and ability to carry the ball could thrive. Regular minutes in the Premier League could help unlock his full potential, something Barcelona might not be able to guarantee. Christensen seen as ideal defensive addition. The interest in Christensen is also strong. The Danish centre-back has proven reliable for Barcelona but has seen his role reduced in recent months due to injuries. With no signs of a contract extension beyond 2026, his departure this summer is a real possibility. Liverpool are looking to add experience and depth to their defense, and Christensen fits that bill perfectly. His composure, strong reading of the game, and ability to play out from the back align with Arne Slot's tactical vision. For Barcelona, this offer poses a serious dilemma. While €100 million would be a major financial boost, especially in a time of economic difficulty, the loss of two important rotation players could hurt squad depth. At the same time, it must be taken into account that Barcelona are chasing a certain Luis Diaz and these transfers could help Barcelona sweeten the deal for the Colombian, who, unlike Fermin and Christensen, would be a guaranteed starter next season. So, Pedro's message could be a wake-up call for Barca's current wingers. Araujo's three-word reply? Maybe not much, but it speaks volumes. And with Liverpool's €100 million offer looming, big decisions must be made at Camp Nou. Barcelona's transfer window is heating up fast, and the future of some top players hangs in the balance. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay ahead of all the breaking news coming out of FC Barcelona. Welcome back, Barca fans. There's never a quiet day at Camp Nou, and today we've got two major stories shaking things up. First, Marcus Rashford is reportedly open to joining Barcelona, but only on one condition. He wants guaranteed minutes and a central role in Hansi Flick's system. Is Barca ready to meet that demand? Meanwhile, big changes are coming between the sticks. Marc-Andre ter Stegen could lose his starting spot, with Joan Garcia now set to take over as Barca's number one. Plus, Wojciech Szczesny has extended his contract, while Inaki Peña is preparing for a summer exit. Let's dive into this massive double update and what it means for Barca's summer rebuild. There will always be competition within FC Barcelona in order for players to get the minutes they want. After all, this is a competitive football team and not exactly a charity. Each and every single player at Barcelona must earn the minutes that they ultimately get. While certain players can be unfortunate and have to look for minutes elsewhere, those that know that they can compete will always do so. In that regard, Barca is always welcoming to those that are ready to put everything on the line to earn their spot. Marcus Rashford wants guaranteed minutes. Keeping that in mind, any good acquisition this summer would have to be a player that can compete and is willing to do so. Reportedly, one player who is more than capable of doing that and yearns for the opportunity is Marcus Rashford. According to Fishages, the 27-year-old Manchester United winger has one major demand from Barcelona this summer if he is to ultimately join the club. For him, it is essential that he is given a central role in Hansi Flick's team with a lot of opportunities and minutes. A quest to rediscover himself. After all, the reason that Rashford is looking to leave Manchester United this summer is because the club does not seem to rely on him. Thus, in order to rediscover his own best version and find a way back to the English national team ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Rashford wants opportunities at Barcelona. As for his commitment to joining, reports have suggested that he would be willing to lower his salary as well. Yet, the structure of a potential agreement with Manchester United will have to align with certain conditions that work for Barcelona as well. Barcelona already has world-class starters. However, he will be competing with some of the best players in the world if he is to arrive. For much of last season, it was Rafinha who was leading the charge for Barcelona from that left-wing position and has already established himself as a fundamental piece of Hansi Flick's system. Similarly, Robert Lewandowski has been putting up excellent numbers for the club as well. Thus, to move either of those players from their primary positions would likely require Rashford, or any other player for that matter, to put up a valiant fight and deserve the minutes that they are to get. Following a very successful 2024-25 season, there are not a lot of changes expected in the core of this FC Barcelona team that will once again be competing for all the big trophies under Hansi Flick next season. However, there is going to be one exception, i.e. the goalkeeper position, which is set to undergo a generational change with the start of the next season. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who has been the clear starter for the Blaugrana club for almost a decade, missed almost the entire last season due to an injury. He is now fit to return to action, but he is still not expected to start in goal for the next season, as Barcelona have already signed Joan Garcia from RCD Espanyol, and the Spaniard is set to be the new starter in goal for Flick. Goalkeeping position set to undergo massive changes at Barcelona. The new goalie's backup is also reportedly decided, and this is going to be the Polish veteran Wojciech Szczesny, who has just renewed his contract with the Blaugrana club for another 2 years. This situation leaves two goalkeepers with a very uncertain future at the Catalan club. One of them is naturally ter Stegen, with whom Flick is expected to hold an honest conversation to let him know about his situation and decide his future accordingly. So far, the German has shown a willingness to continue at Barcelona. Inaki Peña prepared to leave. The second is Inaki Peña, who lost his starting position to Szczesny at the start of this year, and has been linked with a move away from the Blaugrana club for quite some time now. In this regard, the reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed that the Spaniard is prepared to leave Barcelona, especially after Garcia's signing and Szczesny's extension. He is currently assessing his options for the future, and it remains to be seen where he will play next season, with several teams being linked with him. So, could Marcus Rashford actually land at Camp Nou? Will he be willing to fight for minutes, or is his demand for a guaranteed role a deal breaker? And as for the goalkeepers, with Joan Garcia taking over, Szczesny staying, and Inaki Peña ready to move on, it looks like the ter Stegen era may be coming to a dramatic end. It's clear that Barcelona are entering a new chapter under Hansi Flick, and we're here for every twist and turn. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all the latest transfer news, rumors, and behind-the-scenes moves at FC Barcelona.